A staple of these video reports is me on a daily basis telling you who's winning and who's losing, who's hot, who's not. The problem with Thursday's opening night in college football is the former conversation would be oh so brief, and the latter, well, I don't think there's possibly enough time in your day to discuss it. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here. This is going to be your Friday video report. I've got another free pick coming your way, and in just a moment it's going to be taking a look at the Cards-Pirates NL Central Showdown in baseball tonight, plus quick review of what happened on Thursday night in college football, some of the highlights that, even games that I don't bet on, even games that I don't see other guys on. I believe firmly that one of the keys to success in making money long-term gambling is you've got to definitely look and review all the games that are on the board. So some of the notes that I made in reviewing Thursday's games, I'll go over with you in just a moment. But first, let's talk about Thursday, because other than Craig Davis and maybe Brett Atkins, I can't think of anything positive to discuss from Thursday's card. Let's start with Anthony Red. Anthony won his 100-dime opening college game of the year. I believe it was 8 of the past 12 years. Well, he sure didn't win it yesterday. Tulsa lost by at least 138 points last time I checked against Bowling Green. Bowling Green, a 2.5-point favorite in that one. So that was a big loss. Who else? Trace Adams yesterday had a W Wager 2000 star play. And as I noted in Thursday's video report, truth be told, dating back to 2007, just a great college football record overall on Thursdays. And with those 1,500 star lead pipe blocks on Thursday, well over a 65% clip hitting them, dating back to 2007. But that was not the case last night, as he went down in flames with Fresno State. And believe me, I know all about losing with Fresno State last night, because I opened up the season with a 15-dime play on the Bulldogs at home. They were lucky to win the damn game, laying 11 points, needing overtime to escape against Rutgers by 1 after falling down by 2 touchdowns early in the contest. And it just spiraled downhill from there, guys. I really can't tell you too much positive about yesterday's card. Shawn Michaels, small 25-dime play, and you know how hot he has been over the past 9-10 weeks. Small 25-dime play, defeat snatched from the jaws of victory, with Utah State falling in the final seconds, failing to cover against Utah. That's the way Thursday's card went. On a positive note, Craig Davis opened up the season with a 50-dime blowout, and a blowout it was, as Central Florida won by 31 points, laying 23.5 against the Akron Zips. And it looks like Akron once again has zip going for them this season. And this was after a very strong preseason, where Craig, who of course has made NFL $10 bettors dating back to the 2011 season, a little over $11,000, cleared a nice 144 dimes of profit in NFL preseason play. But here's the wonderful thing about football. Yesterday was one night. It was one day. We're not going to fire all the handicappers after one bad day. Okay, maybe just a couple of them. Guillotine, maybe, something along those lines. But it's a long season. Today's another day. I think personally today's college football card sucks, but that's my opinion. And of course tomorrow, we have a few games on the board. Can't get too high, can't get too low. Nobody likes to lose. I understand that. No one knows that better than me. But yesterday was simply not one of those good days. Let's move forward to today. A number of interesting promotions for you before I get to the free pick and a review of Thursday's college football card. First of all, Shawn Michaels going for winning day number 31 of 46, 50-dimer number 25 of 34. It's his National League underdog game of the month. Understand, even though that he lost that last play with Utah State last night, a 25-dime release, his last 45 plays, he's gone 30, 13, and 1. Something's got to be wrong there, because 30, 13, and 1 equals 44. Let me just check there. Something, you got to love live videos, guys, as I always tell you, because something ain't right there. So it's either 30, 14, and 1, or in the last 45 plays, or 30, 13, and 1 the past 44 plays. I will check this website and update it for you, but I damn well not going to restart this video report and start from scratch again. But anyway, here's the bottom line with Shawn Michaels. Those 45 plays, the bottom line is a $10 bettor has won $6,500. He's been just devastatingly good in baseball over the past 2.5 months. And today, 50-dimer number 25 out of 34, his NL underdog game of the month is the half-price play of the day. and you get it for half price simply by using coupon code VEGAS. VEGAS. That word is a coupon code. You get Shawn Michaels Play Today as the half price play of the day. If you'd like to create your own discount, you can save $30 off the purchase of anything here at the site simply by using coupon code 30OFF. 30 off, 30OFF, put it all together. $5 play of the day. Matt Rivers lost yesterday. Still $5 play of the day releases on a short-term run of 26-19. Today, the $5 play of the day, Brad Wilton, 60-dime winner, number 21 out of 29. Now, Brad is on a 12-4-1 totals run. You got 11 of those win plays as $5 releases, and you can get another one today simply by using code Wilton5, his last name, Wilton, and the number 5. Keep in mind, $10 bettors have won $8,405 following Brad's betting advice over the past 52 days, and he goes for winning day number 35 out of 53 today. And your final promotion today, the charity play of the week selection. Charity play of the week winner, number 18 out of 25. Turning to Scott Delaney, who over the past 270 days, and for those of you that don't like counting days, that is exactly 9 months in my book, $10 bettors have won $7,800 following his advice in all sports. Today, 50-dime college total of the year, opening total of the year, your Texas Tech SMU contest tonight. Now, he is on a 15-3 roll with Major League Baseball as opposed to minor league baseball. Why do guys say this on the site, Major League Baseball? I mean, is there anything else that we're following here? It's baseball. 15-3 run with baseball, 40-dime plays. And, Jesus, I think you've gotten the last 12 of those as either $5 plays or discount plays. Well, today, you're going to get a play that's even bigger than that one. And you're going to get it for free as the charity play of the week simply by using his first name as the coupon code, Scott. You know the deal with the charity play of the week selections, guys. I give you a top play from a top handicapper for free. If that play wins the following day, I ask you to make a donation to a family, an organization, a group, somebody that needs some type of financial assistance in a time of need. Although I estimate probably only about 30% of you actually even open up your pockets to give $1, which is disgusting. I mean, not to those of you who are giving, to those of you giving, my gratitude, but to the other 70% of you, I don't care the damn what happens to you or what you do. I don't hope you don't get to play, frankly. But, hey, bottom line is this. We've helped a lot of people over the past 17 months, guys. A lot of people. I've given out over $2.7 million worth of plays. And in return, the Charity Play of the Week promotion and program has helped a lot of people and really created a community caregiver. So my thanks to you who continually participate with another opportunity to do so today. And again, the hottest handicapper at this site is Scott Delaney. And you're getting his 50-dime opening college total of the year. It's not on SMU Texas Tech free by using coupon code SCOTT. If you go to Shawn Michaels' page today, by the way, and you get his half-price play of the day, you'll see his recap of what happened in the Utah State contest last night. I mean, what a crazy game. Utah State, you were getting 2.5 to 3 points with them early in the day. The line moved down to 1.5, 2 prior to kickoff. But Utah State was up in that game early in the second half. And Chucky Keaton, their quarterback, who, as I mentioned in yesterday's video report, I had a free pay on Utah State. I mean, he was really playing well. You got to love a guy whose first name is Chucky, and they're promoting him for the Heisman Trophy. But he was playing well. Utah State had the lead in that game, and then Utah came back. Gutsy call by Kyle Whittingham, the Utah State coach. After Utah State had taken the lead, Utah, so confusing when you have these in-state rivalries, the Utes of Utah went and kicked the field goal, cut their deficit, then went for an onside kick. This is like midway through the third quarter, recovered it, scored a touchdown eventually, took a 1-point lead. Utah State comes back, takes a lead in that contest. Utah then comes back, kicks a field goal, takes a lead late. Utah wants to run out the clock. They run the ball 9 straight times on their final drive, and then they boot a field goal with 19 seconds to play. for the final margin, which gives Utah fans to cover, gives Utah State fans agita in terms of if you bet on the Aggies last night as Shawn Michaels did. So, interesting game in that one for damn sure. Keaton, though, 31 for 40. 314 yards in that contest, but was really impressed in that contest, though, however, with Travis Wilson, who started last year late in the season, I think the final 6 games of the year, I think as a freshman, really played well last night. 302 yards passing and 2 touchdowns for the Utes in that contest. How about the UNLV-Minnesota contest? You know, a lot of people thought the Running Rebels would actually be improved this year. And after one quarter, when they were up 6-3 at Minnesota, a team that they gave all they could handle last year, Golden Gophers really had a game with the Running Rebels last year. You know, there you are, UNLV, you're up 6-3 after one. You're getting 13.5 points, and you lose the game 51-23, and that's how the cookie crumbles for the Running Rebels, right? How about South Carolina laying 12? I told you yesterday in the video report, I thought a lot of guys were on North Carolina. The public had jumped on North Carolina big, driving that price down from 13.5 down to 11.5. Yesterday morning when I did my Thursday video report, what happens? South Carolina comes out. They take an early 17-0 lead. A lot of people on the over in that contest, which I couldn't understand there, as I explained yesterday. North Carolina accumulated some massive offensive stats a year ago, playing against weak non-league competition and against a weak ACC, and you were going up against a stout South Carolina defense. Well, you know, South Carolina wins the game 27-10. Teams are scoreless in the fourth quarter, so it had no chance in hell of going over the total on that one. How about Central Florida laying 23.5 points? That was Craig Davis's play at home against Akron. They're up 38-0 after 3, and then you're just hoping that you don't get backdoored. Zip scored their lone points in the fourth quarter, but UCF holds on for the win and cover. The Mississippi game. I thought that was going to be an interesting game with Vanderbilt. I wish I had bet Mississippi in retrospect instead of Fresno State. Ole Miss are laying 3 at Vandy. They're up 10-0 after one quarter, and you're thinking, this looks bad for the Commodores. Then suddenly Commodores come back. They're up 21-10 at halftime. But you know, Ole Miss prevails 39-35, laying 3 in overtime in that contest. Now, let's talk about your free pick tonight. How many times this year have I backed Francisco Liriano? Matter of fact, I backed him in his last start and I lost money on him. It was against the Giants. He did not pitch well. But hey, listen, you know, bottom line, even he is allowed to struggle at times this year. In that start on Saturday against San Francisco, he gave up 4 runs and 9 hits in just 4 innings pitched. But the bottom line is this: Francisco Liriano has been a godsend for the Pirates, perhaps the find of the year in Major League Baseball. This guy has emerged truly as the staff ace after doing nothing for the past couple of years with the White Sox and the Twins. So props to the Pirates, and say that 3 times quickly, I dare you, for adding him to a minor league deal and then being patient as he missed the first couple months of the season. But here's the thing, you know, Liriano has pitched brilliantly against the Cardinals this season. 1 run and 4 hits in 7 innings of a 9-2 home win against the Cardinals back on July 29th. That was a 5-game series in which the Pirates took 4 of the first 5 to ultimately open up a 1.5-game lead in the NL Central against the Cards. But now with the Cards running wild, the Pirates slumping, the Pirates find themselves trailing St. Louis by 1.5 games. But keep in mind, last time these two met, Liriano had a complete game effort in a 5-1 road win back on August 14th. He is 7-1 in 8 home starts this season with a 1.39 earned run average. Shelby Miller, the rookie going for the Cards, early in the season he was dynamite. Hit a rough patch. Did pitch well last Saturday against Atlanta, holding the Braves to 3 hits in 7 innings. But here's the deal. Shelby Miller, like so many other pitchers in baseball, has a unique home-road split. Pitching at Busch Stadium this season in 13 home starts, 1.92 earned run average. 12 road starts, 4.04. Over 2 runs more per game he gives up on the road. The Cardinals are certainly playing good. They had won 9 out of 11 before getting shellacked 10-0 by the Reds in the final game of their 3-game set at Busch Stadium a couple of nights ago. But I think this is a spot the Pirates are in a must-win. They've got their ace, they've got their stopper and Liriano on the mound here tonight, and I say you go with the Pirates, even though they've lost 4 of their last 5 overall, even though they've lost 4 of the last 5 at home. I think that you have to go with Pittsburgh tonight, laying about 120 to 125 in this contest. That'll do it, guys, for Friday's video report. Lots of ground to cover on Saturday, and we'll do so Saturday morning by 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Best of luck, and I'll talk to you again then.